The Three Brothers, a bond beyond fights. In a small town nestled between rolling hills and golden fields, three brothers Johann, Jaden, and Mikkel grew up in a loving home. But despite their deep love for each other, they were always at odds over the silliest things. One day, they would argue about who got the bigger slice of cake. The next, they would wrestle over who got to sit in the front seat of their father's car. Even a simple board game would turn into a battlefield of accusations and complaints. Their parents, seeing their constant bickering, worried about what the future held for them. "You three must stay united," their father often said. "Brothers should be each other's strength, not weakness." Their mother, too, would sit them down after every fight. "One day, you will realize that no matter what happens, only family will always stand by your side." But the boys would nod absent-mindedly, only to argue again the next day. The test of brotherhood. One summer afternoon, Johann, being the eldest at 14, wanted to build a tree house. Jaden, 12, wanted to play soccer instead. Michael, the youngest at 9, just wanted them both to stop fighting. "Fine, build your dumb tree house," Jaden snapped. "But don't ask for my help." Johann rolled his eyes. "I wasn't going to anyway." Mikhail sighed, knowing he would be caught in the middle, as always. Johann climbed the tree and started hammering planks together. Everything was going well until one of the wooden beams cracked. Before Johann could react, his foot slipped, and he lost his balance. "Ah!" Johann screamed as he tumbled down. Jaden and Mikhail rushed toward him. Johann groaned, clutching his ankle. "I think I sprained it." Forgetting all their petty fights, Jaden and Mikhail helped Johann up. "Lean on us," Jaden said, his voice filled with concern. With Mikhail supporting his other side, they half-carried, half-walked Johann back home. Their parents rushed to help, and their father, though worried, gave them a knowing look. "Now, do you see?" he asked gently. "You argue over things that don't matter, but when one of you falls, the other two are there to catch him." Johann, Jaden, and Mikhail exchanged guilty smiles. They realized their father was right. No matter how much they argued, they would always be there for each other. That night, as Johann rested, Jaden and Mikhail brought him food and even let him pick the movie they watched. From that day on, the fights didn't stop completely, but they were always followed by laughter, an apology, and a reminder that brothers may argue,